Now, your First Defense Forecast with Dakota Hunter.
And happy Thursday to you. Thank you for logging on to WNYNewsNow.com for checking out your First Defense Forecast. I'm Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. Let's break down your forecast for this Thursday. So snow showers throughout the day, but it will be partly cloudy. That is the good news. And the temperature range, though, it's still going to be cold, 31 to 35. We should be around 50 this time of the year, just to give you a reference of where we should be, and we won't see that for at least a little while. And the wind has calmed down, west 12 to 19 miles per hour, but the winds really look like they're going to come up again for Friday. Now, speaking about yesterday, these are some of the observed wind gusts that we had yesterday. Now, Batavia in Genesee County had a peak wind gust of 75 miles per hour. That's Category 1 hurricane force because a hurricane is at least 75 mile per hour wind. So, woof, man, that was windy. 68 in Fredonia, 64 Dunkirk, 63 Buffalo, and officially the city of Jamestown, the peak wind gust was 54 miles per hour at the airport. So, man, it was a windy day, and we had some viewer photos that came in, of course, of some of the damage. Here's a tree that looked like that snapped in Judy's front yard, and, of course, thanks to her for sending in these pictures to us. And of course, here's another shot of that tree. It looks like it snapped in half and it landed in her front yard. So goodness gracious. Lots of damage related to trees and power lines yesterday. And I took this yesterday driving on Fred Avenue. You can kind of see how when we had the gusty winds and we had a snow shower, it really reduced the overall, it made it almost, I wouldn't say near whiteout, but it did reduce the visibilities a little bit because of the winds blowing the snow around. And I just thought this was very interesting. Look at the waves on Lake Erie yesterday. This is just off the coast of Buffalo. Of course, this is downtown Buffalo. That's One Seneca Tower right there. And of course, these waves were all whipped up by the strong winds. And of course, that's the reason why that lakeshore flood warning was actually in effect yesterday for the Lake Erie shoreline, was a potential for these waves could cause lakeshore flooding. Now, speaking about the winds on Wednesday, just a few moments ago, the National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory that will be going into effect tomorrow morning and lasting through pretty much almost midnight for pretty much of western New York. It excludes Cattaraugus and areas off to the east, but it includes everybody else. And this is for the potential for winds probably around 45 or 50 miles per hour. The good news is they won't be as strong as they were just a couple days ago, so that's always good. Now, the temperature outlook, I've been mentioning it before that it looks like it's going to be cold for the remainder of the week, and the Climate Prediction Center has set a 45% chance for seeing below average temperatures over the next 6 to 10 days. So this colder than average pattern looks like it will continue through at least the remainder of the first half of April. Let's take you through a future scan. This is the NAM model, or the North American model, and you can see here it's showing some scattered snow showers throughout the day. Nothing big there. Again, I don't really expect a whole lot of accumulation out of it today. And then as we go throughout the night, it looks like we'll probably see partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the night. But as we go to the wee morning hours on Friday, there's going to be another band of snow working our way. You can see it here. The model kind of depicts it coming up from the south. And you can see here that probably for the morning commute tomorrow, you're going to be dealing with more snow showers. And we'll probably see another inch or so of overall snow accumulation out of this before, as we go throughout the day, it'll change over to rain showers. That's the good news. But at least we'll see some accumulating snow out of it in the morning. That's always the bad news of the whole situation. Forecast snow amounts, again, probably around an inch. So, that's good news. At least it's not significant, but it's an inch of snow nevertheless. It's snow. We're in April. Here come the next 7 days coming up. Brought to you by Quick Solutions. And there you see 39 will be the average high for tomorrow. We're bringing a few more snow showers as well. Now, Saturday, it's going to be cold still, 34 degrees with a few snow showers. And Sunday, probably the better of the 2 days, where at least we make it to 36 and we'll see some partial sunshine. It looks like we go back into the lower 40s for early next week before we go back down to the 30s again for early next week. And it looks like we will continue this below average pattern for at least the first half of April.